I got 2 human sacrifices in the whip. I keep telling them you don't need to strip. Keep your windows rolled up and your seatbelts on you, cause we can't have you die till you got spells smiles upon you. Yeah, I found this book in a broke-ass graveyard. In the parts that I can make out, oh, they go hard. All I had to do was wrench it out some dead hands. I'm not a necromancer yet, but hey, I got plans.
If you want the power, gotta pay the debt. Do you really wanna walk along the razor's edge? I will haunt you every second till you're laid to rest. Turn around right now and you can save your neck. If you want the power, gotta pay the debt. There are a million other games you could have played instead. Forget you ever found this is your safest bet.
Yeah, fuck that. Just tell me how to raise the dead.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the best fucking, magic person that you ever heard of. Key to this shit. Just gotta read the book.
1 month later.
No audiobook, no podcast, no explainer video. There's nothing for this thing. I'm not a big reader, you know, I get lost. It's like they don't want people to learn black magic. Haven't y'all ever heard of accessibility? There's different types of learners. I don't want to be broke anymore. I don't want to eat ramen. I want to get an army of zombies, tell them all to rob and they will keep robbing. I want to be the most irresponsible necromancer in the Midwest. All I need to do is just figure out where to put the runes on my chest. I'll admit this ain't my best moment. Doing a spell and I just guessed on it. I break the summoning circle cause I get my nervous sweat on it. Got mad demons I prank call. They satanically saw 69 me. Going to church so they can't find me. Leaving no dollars for y'all behind me. I'm in over my head, but it's still attached. Gotta find a helper with the wits and the will to cast. Got one Craigslist search result for which and yo, we called him up. Just wanna talk, I'm smooth as fuck. Can't be the one who brought it up. Like sprinkle it naturally to the conversation.
You notice anything different around town related to your vocation? Hello, you ring?
Oh, this one is a mess. Sees the game in his head, not coming from his chest. He'll lack a strong will, weak intention, heart. Make the heartbeat start. Unwelcome, not up to par. The mortal, immortal, damned and the chosen. All agree on the ones we'd rather have frozen. Your expectation to bring back the strong, quick and wit is about to get rocked. So hard, gonna wish you quit. I'll offer up bullshit, get bullshit in return. As every worst personal rises from their urns. Solicitors and tax collectors populate the earth. Cannot walk 10 feet without getting asked if you're insured. Delusions that a zombie crew can do all your bidding. While energy vampires surround where you're sitting. Hold up, that's not all. Glad you called now. Learn about the free gifts you build yourself. Wealthy people with means, tell our marketers in your dreams. What you've done is your undoing. Reality ripped apart at the seams. Nazis with bad breath, no personal space to rot and spoil. The individual's back enough for saying herself to recoil. You wanna hustle, get hustled in, hustle hell. The hell you get to create a chart for necromancy spell. Wishes work they magic, keep me inconsiderate at bay. Now the demons in your night, but they're gonna find out where you lay. Fuck with the underworld, try to turn it into profit. We'll hunt you down and make you wish that you were in a coffin. The word witch hunt was created for punks like you. Now even mortals and they mamas wanna turn you into stew. Life and death was meaning when you got beef in every realm. Dead or alive, eternal forever, keep you overwhelmed.
Wait, no, don't hang up, please. Oh shit, this was a bad idea. Will you shut up, book? I don't need this right now. I'll fucking use a red popsicle as a bookmark, I swear. Oh, I gotta get on a church bus. I gotta get on a religious bus going north. Oh, I need to purify myself in Lake Minnetonka. I got about $5. Fuck.
And now, Jinx and Electo awaken to the scent of a blood debt. Hello, 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 Lackeys. Welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see you all. Hope you're all staying happy, staying healthy, staying hydrated, as always. Apologies if my voice is a little off or I sound a bit winded today. I don't know if I slept funky last night or if it's just the combo of the extra, like, stuff I've been doing with all of the biking around and whatnot. But my back was kind of bugging me pretty heavy today, and I think It seems like at some point in the day I managed to get it, like, realigned however the hell it was supposed to be, but my back is still kind of tender, so if I, like, lean a certain way, it's kind of like a... But I believe we should be Gucci. Good to see you, Flagrare. Hope you've been staying well in the Has-Been Hotel. Alright. We do have a tradition to get into this evening before we jump straight into gameplay. And tonight we have a pretty interesting one that I'm kind of excited for. And we're not gonna watch the whole thing because the whole video is like an hour and 20 minutes. So it might be something we watch for multiple traditions, kind of like going through it bit by bit if we can. But without further ado, I think we should move into it since we're already starting a little late for the evening. Slide me on over here. There we go, there we go. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken... it should be automatically visible. Right, game? Hey! I love how I call YouTube a game sometimes because of my habit of saying that to games. Tonight, we are going to watch at least the first, like, 20, maybe 30 minutes, right, of we built 3 deranged AI and had them play D&D. Now, as a massive fucking D&D nerd, that immediately caught my attention. And I was like, okay, I need to actually look into this, and I want to see how wild this goes, because I've seen some of his previous videos where he's done this, where he built like an AI and had them play D&D. I think one of them was like George Washington or some historical figure. Like, every single time, it just devolves into the utmost beautiful mayhem that I have ever seen. So I am really, really excited to see where this goes. Hold on, I'm gonna switch up our music a bit here. Into something a bit more chill. That way it can just sit in the background nice and quietly like that. Alright. For those of you who've been around the channel for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of Doug. This guy is, like, on another level when it comes to the wild, wacky shenanigans he can manage to get up to in a stream. So, we're in for a treat one way or the other. You saw this one today, you were gonna watch it later. Yeah, it was posted 8 hours ago, so it's fucking piping hot. Make sure to let it cool.
Today we're going to create 3 different AI characters and then see if they can survive a full Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I've created. However,
dude, this art, this was the thumbnail art, and it fucking goes way too hard. I don't know if this is like an actual like sentient chicken, or if this is Jacket from Hotline Miami, because that's pretty clearly Jabba the Hutt. And I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring and say Smokey the Bear. I think we're all 3 of these are gonna end up being iconic characters, so that's my guess.
there is a twist. Instead of just making a single D&D adventure, I've designed this world like a roguelike, where the AI characters start here at the bottom of the map, and they have to choose their way to the top of the map while collecting items, and they'll get a completely different experience based on the route that they chose to take. The idea here is that this is a repeatable campaign.
Pretty much the same as
very
before,
different
yeah.
every time based on what the players choose to do. And then the fun part is that we'll create 3 completely new AI characters every stream, and then see if this new party can survive to the very end.
I don't remember which one I'd seen before, but I have seen one of these, and they didn't get very far. but it was so fucking good nonetheless.
or if they just die in a fiery explosion. Well, after a lot of setup,
I like
we
that
made
one.
3 AI
That's my
characters,
choice.
we set them out into this world,
Explosion!
and they died in a fiery explosion. Creamy, the pyromaniac snowman, burned to death in a tavern that he set on fire for no reason. Noodle, the otter, blew herself up with an explosive barrel. And Fernando, the New York City flamingo, actually almost won the entire campaign after his party died.
I remembered Fernando, but I don't think I watched past when the rest of the party died. I didn't think it was gonna go much further. Oh my god.
Because he is a psychotic menace, but then he got pushed into lava and died.
As he extends his wing, I pretend to accept the handshake, but at the last second, I yank him towards me and spin around,
Shadow
aiming to hurl him into the
Fernando.
lava pool with all the strength of...
So our first team we made couldn't quite survive to
Holy
the end of the
shit.
campaign. However, this was more of a test run. I was still figuring out the
that
tech
was the
setup
first
and how to
run?
balance the AIs
Oh my
being
god,
entertaining
okay,
while
we're in
also
for a
actually
treat.
following the rules of the game. Turns out that's kind of difficult. But by the end of this test campaign, I had everything sorted out, which means now it's time for the first real, true run of the Dungeons & Dragons roguelike campaign. Our new AI party is going to start at the bottom of the map, attempt to
Okay.
fight their way through 5 different scenarios, and then defeat the final boss at the end.
Okay.
And to be clear, if they play badly, they will die. This entire concept is based on a roguelike, so if they make terrible decisions, they're going to be punished. And to make things
Fucking
even
Family
harder,
Guy
the final
death
boss of
pose.
the campaign is now the 3 AI adventurers from the last run, which means our new party must not only survive the entire journey, but also win a fight against those 3 pyromaniac
my
lunatics at the
God.
very end. And with all of that in mind, let's create our new party. First up,
It's actually a don't starve scenario. The like last ones to make the attempt are the new ones to hold the throne. I kinda like that. That's always been a really cool, like, design choice when it came to, like, my opinion on that stuff.
we created an AI bear named Sir Roderick.
Getting anything to actually
This
follow
bear
rules
is
is like
inspired
pulling
by
teeth.
Bear Grylls, which means he's obsessed with finding the most extreme ways to survive harsh outdoor conditions.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, if there's one thing that I learned from my own fucking senpai Bear Grylls, that if there's one way to survive, oh my god, it's to not get sprayed by soda. And always drink straight piss. God, Beepus and Mount Olympus. I didn't even fucking realize that until after I started calling them that. I forgot that, or I didn't even realize that whole joke of drinking straight piss because it has the, like, syllable in both of their names that I gave them until after I had been using the names for a while. My fucking brain does wild shit when it's given time to fucking hocus pocus bubble toil and trouble with all the bullshit that I've created.
Including drinking his own pee.
I
Bear
fucking knew it!
Grylls did that one time for no reason. He's beautiful. Next up, we create
Fun fact. Don't drink your pee in a survival situation. It's been disproven on multiple occasions by multiple professionals. It is much more detrimental to your body than it is beneficial for the tiny amount of water content, because that's waste. It's literally the stuff that's getting removed from the water in your bloodstream. Anyways,
created an engineer chicken lady named Clucky McCluckerface.
you want to
is
do
a
it outside of a
brilliant
survival
inventor, or
situation.
at
I'm
least
not
she
your
thinks
mom,
she
you do
is.
you.
So she tries to invent new
But
machines
don't do
and
it to
gadgets to
save
solve
your
all of her
life.
problems. And lastly, we created a slug named Slugma. Honestly, we found a picture of a slug on this artwork website, and I think Twitch chat was just really
Bruh.
excited by that. We decided to base Slugma on Gollum from Lord of the Rings, who has a split person.
Well, it turns out all of my guesses were incredibly wrong.
Personality and is obsessed
Even the
with
one that I
shiny
thought was
objects.
super
And with all that,
fucking
we've
real.
created our dream team of AI adventurers. maybe. I feel like they're a little bit insane still. But before we actually begin, I'll allow each one of them to bring their character's most prized possession with them into the story. Roderick, let's start with you. What is your most prized possession?
Ah, yes. The most critical survival item for any extreme adventurer. My most prized possession is my gourmet canteen.
Not for pee. Not for pee.
Perfectly sized for storing plenty of life-saving homemade bear pee. Always remember, pee is your best friend in dire situations. The bear code insists upon it.
I love him already. He's perfect.
Could not have said it better.
That's a great voice for him. Clucky, what is your most prized possession?
Yo, my most precious piece has got to be my multi-eggomatic 3000 digit.
Somebody write that down.
It's a quirky contraption I rigged up to scramble, fry, or even hatch the random eggs I lay. Might be a tad unpredictable, but hey, that's just how I roll.
And Slugma, what is your most prized possession?
My most precious. My precious. Big Papa's got this shiny.
Big Papa? Whoa.
I hate it.
Okay.
I hate
If
it.
anyone dares to touch Big Mama's shiny, they'll taste
Big
my
Mama?
slime. Oh, yes, they will.
I guess maybe slugs are asexual.
That sucks.
Or gender amorphous,
I hate
whatever the
him.
phrase
And
is,
now,
where they can
finally,
change.
let the D&D roguelike campaign begin. Good luck, team. Let's see if you survive. Our story begins with 3 adventurers waking up on a Monday morning, living out their normal lives, when suddenly a misty fog surrounds each one of you. Your vision goes dark, the world around you fades to black, and a few moments later you find yourself emerging from a cauldron inside of a wizard's tower. In the cauldron on the left, Sir Roderick McFeatherbottom, a survivalist bear. Next, Clucky
God damn, dude. Imagine in like all of those animes where they're like, we have summoned you from another realm. Instead of just like appearing in some like fancy, like super powerful sigil of magic that's been made by like 5 archmages and the king's high mage, you're just fucking like covered in fucking goop and like tongue of newt, seaweed, fucking like dick of elephant, which has been boiling in there since the stew last night. Like, you're just fucking completely grossed out. You climb out of this shit, you wipe your eyes off, and there's just like a crackhead sitting there like, it's my soup. Like, Jesus Christ.
McCluckerson emerges from an orange cauldron, stepping forth as a chicken inventor artificer. And finally, a giant slug creature named Slugma.
I think my favorite wizard archetype is the, like, insane, like, cracked out almost wizard archetype. The ones who, like, you wouldn't trust anywhere near barrels of gunpowder because they might be like, oh, this is very explosive. What if I put a bit of fire? Like, those fucking, like, wild motherfuckers who, like, have no bearing for safety because they've been through so much shit and just, like, instinctively are good against magic and the repercussions.
Pops out of a purple cauldron. As the 3 of
I
you
hope
look
it's one of
around and
them.
adjust to your surroundings, you see a wizard step forth. This wizard
Got
with
wings.
lots of
He doesn't
hair
look
says,
so crackhead.
"Adventures! I
No,
am the
he's got
wizard
a lot of hair. He
Doesnt,
can't
and
be a
I need
crackhead."
your help. With the help of my god, Twitch chat, I have summoned you here to this faraway place because this land is stuck in a time loop. But Twitch chat, I think the time loop can be broken if you defeat the 3 shadowy creatures who live far to the north in Obsidian Peak. I summoned you here to my tower because I heard that you're the 3 greatest adventurers of all time. And if you can defeat those 3 shadow creatures, the loop should break and you'll return back to your normal lives. But be warned, if you fall in battle, you will become the shadow creatures for the next time loop and be stuck here for all eternity. So
Damn.
please, adventurers, travel north to Obsidian Peak. Kill the shadow creatures that venture there and free us from this time loop as the wizard finishes his speech.
But, like, was it murder? But like, was it murder? I'm sorry.
You as a
I'll
party
stop.
have a moment to discuss.
It is
All right,
indeed,
team, listen
Doug.
up.
Welcome
The
in,
key to
EMP. Good to
surviving
see
this
ya.
wizard's tower and breaking the time loop is to maintain hydration.
Bro, okay,
Preferably
again?
with a source only you can provide.
The
I'll
adventure
start
hasn't
by
even
showing you how it's done.
Okay.
He proceeds to
You are
drink
fully
all the
hydrated,
tea
Roderick.
from
You
the
don't
Clair
need-
canteen while narrating. This is crucial in extreme environments and forms the backbone of the bear code. Now, let's discuss our perilous journey.
Let's hear from Clucky.
Yo, hold up.
I think we're in for a wild ride with Roderick. I think we're in for a wild ride with Roderick. Jesus Christ, dude, it's been two sentences. He's had 2 prompts, 2 possible interactions, and he's still out here drinking his own piss. Jesus Christ.
Hombres, before we start hoofing it to Obsidian Peak, I got a tinker. Gonna repurpose this cauldron into a steam power.
I missed the part that Clucky was a fucking artificer. Okay, now the weird gadget Cluckomatic or whatever the fuck it was called makes way more sense. Okay, let's hope the artificer can carry this party, because the other 2 seem fucking insane from their interactions so far.
Start hoofing it to Obsidian Peak. I got a tinker. Gonna repurpose this cauldron into a steam-powered egg catapulter.
That's fine. Slugma, any thoughts before we get...
Papa pays no mind to your egg catapultery, and Bear P.
Bro.
Search this tower for shiny. Big Mama needs your precious.
There we go.
Starts manically licking the walls and furniture.
Brad.
About the Lakers being the worst.
The Lakers?
Slugma.
Rating happy-looking objects.
I want Slugma to die! Slugma, as you start going up to the walls and licking things and calling the wizard's possession stupid. No, please, Slugma, hold on. I brought you here not to lick my furniture, but to adventure north, to stop the shadow creatures. Please, here is a world map, and he hands you a document that shows where you are, far to the south of these lands, and many different buildings, obstacles, scenarios that lie ahead of you. And he says, right now, party, you have 3 different roads that you could take. Each leads to a different destination. To the left, there's a well-known tavern. They have a lot of patrons there, but I've heard they can get a little bit rowdy. The middle path, if you choose to take it, leads to the garden of a well-known alchemist. She might even be able to sell you some healing potions if you become hurt down the road. And to the right is an icy lake that must be crossed with some sort of famous goblin inventor, although nobody's really heard of him before right now. Adventurers, which route will you choose to take? Let's hear from Roderick first.
In times of unexpected adventure, survival often depends on strategic planning. Let's take the path to the icy lake.
Okay.
We must challenge ourselves with the most extreme conditions imaginable. Turns to the imaginary camera. Remember, folks, crossing a frozen lake with an unknown goblin inventor.
He's
could
fucking
be a
imagining the
critical
camera
survival
crew.
drill.
Sounds like the perfect spot to test my newest invention, the egg skates. One sec. Let me grab some scrap metal from this cauldron and turn my clucking feet into ice gliders.
Okay, she's
And turn my fucking feet into ice gliders, bro.
trying to invent ice skates or whatever.
Big Mama won't go near the curt icy
Well,
lake.
you got outvoted.
The Lakers haunt it. We
The
must shine.
Lakers haunt
Shine
it.
at the alchemist's garden. Yes, shiny pots and shiny potions.
Okay,
Mwahaha! Slithers manically toward the map,
I'm gonna let-
glaring at the lake and pointing frantically at the garden.
Okay, I'll let Clucky reply.
Yo, hold your gooey horses, Slugma. How about this? We mix it up with a detour. I'll rig up a portable egg sniffer.
What?
Let's let science decide our path.
It turns out your invention doesn't work because the destinations are far to the north. You're gonna have to travel for a day or 2 to get there. Final decision.
I think she is, yeah. It seems like her go-to is going to be to tinker and invent something. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord, this is gonna go wild.
Slugma?
Big Papa says, no lakes, only shiny treasures. We go to the
Bruh.
alchemist's garden,
Okay.
find delicious, salty potions, begin slithering toward the door, leaving
Wait,
a sticky...
slugs don't like salt? I feel like a CCG investigator who just, like, watched someone eat normal, delicious food and, like, gag for a moment, like, wait a minute, something ain't right. I'm getting a Columbo moment. Now, didn't you say you wanted some salt? Well, that's strange, because aren't you part slug, Slugma?
A trail of slime behind.
Okay,
murmuring about
Slugma's-
shiny objects and cursing.
Slugma's
the
already
lakes
moving
into his
Oh.
breast.
Okay, we'll see what
I
Roderick
didn't even
says.
think about that.
Adventurers, we'll venture into the alchemist's garden.
Okay.
But always be
Slugma
prepared
does
for
convince
the unpredictable. Turns to the
the
camera.
party to
Remember,
change.
folks, whether it's shiny objects or deadly potions, adaptability is key.
Hey,
Hydration check
that's
with
true.
some pee, and let's charge forward in the spirit of the bear code.
And thus the party decides to take the middle route toward...
There is no way, as I'm fucking going to, like, be like, hey, that was good advice. Adaptation is key. He just slides in, so hydrate with some pee. This dude.
Towards the Alchemist's Garden.
I'm gonna fucking lose it with him. He's
they're
going
gonna
off
kill
the rails.
After a day or two of traveling, the three of you find a clearing in the forest next to a river and see in front of you a quaint cottage nestled alongside the river and some farms to your right.
Oh,
a woman
shit.
is standing
Wait, is
outside
that-
and hails you.
I've seen this before. My job is to, like, light these on fire, right? I gotta light all of these on fire and then report back to the Thieves Guild. Okay. Well, it's a good thing there's fire right here. I can just grab a torch and yeet that bitch. Maybe use a little foos just to launch it a little further.
Nestled alongside the river and some farms to your right. A woman is standing outside and hails you. Adventurers, might you help an old injured herbalist? As you step closer to her, she
Fucking,
says,
like,
you see,
warping
I gather
the
honey
reality
from the,
in and out of
giant
it.
Asian hornet bees across the river for my potions, but yesterday I fell off that damn rickety bridge and sprained my leg. Now I can't go out and collect any honey. If you were to gather some honey for me, I could
no.
use its magical properties to make you some healing potions. But you do need to be extremely gentle. The bees are easily angered and will protect their hive. Roderick, what do you do first?
A challenging task indeed, but nothing the bear code can handle. Turns to the camera. In extreme circumstances like these, it's crucial to employ the art of deception. I'll need to cover myself in mud and honey, then roll around in the wildflowers to mask my scent.
Okay, I will allow that. Roderick, you roll around in the dirt and the mud. There isn't honey nearby because you haven't collected any, but you do get yourself really grimy and covered in various nature. Clucky, what do you do?
Alrighty, hold up, crew. Before we cross that janky bridge, let's suave things up with some clucky ingenuity.
All right, so she might invent something to help with the bridge.
I'm gonna rig up a leaf glider using this massive leaf and some twigs around here.
Okay,
If we fall, we'll at least glide down gracefully like badasses.
You know what? That's actually not, I mean, it's not a good, I won't say it's a good idea. Don't mishear me or whatever. I'm gonna allow that. Clucky, you gather up various leaves and attempt to make a glider, which may or may not help you as you choose to cross the bridge. Slugma, what would you like to do?
Papa don't trust no rickety bridges. Big Mama's gonna slime it up instead.
Okay.
It's like every sentence they switch. That's funny.
A sticky, slippery path that we can crawl across the bridge safely.
Okay.
My precious,
Kinda glue the
shiny
bridge
honey
together.
awaits.
Okay.
No lakers or lakes can stop
Bruh.
us.
I would argue this could actually work. Okay, Slugma, you move towards the bridge and you activate your slime. You do need to cross the bridge successfully and safely, but if you do, the slime behind will make it easier for your companions to follow you safely. Let's roll a die. 7 or above and you cross the bridge. I really tried to give it to him here. Unfortunately, Slugma, as you are sliming across the bridge, you slip on your own slime, and you fall off the side of the bridge and are hanging on by just a little gooey finger. The drop is not perilous below, but you have just a moment before you're about to slip and fall. Roderick, what do you do?
All right, survival instinct kicking in. When a companion is in peril on a rickety bridge, there's only one solution. Initiate a high-energy rescue maneuver. I'll leap off the bridge into the river below.
Why?
Aiming to catch Slugma mid-fall and cushion our impact with a well-timed belly flop. Always save your mates. Bear code rule number 7.
Okay,
Rule number
instead
7.
of just helping him
Number
or anything,
7.
you
Write that down.
lunge
Write that
over
down.
at Slugma.
Always
As
save
he
your
starts
friends.
to slip and
Bear
fall,
code
you
rule
grab
number
him
7.
midair and try to cushion the fall. Unfortunately, it's like a 15-foot drop, so this will be hard, but if you roll a 15 or above, you cushion both of you guys. Let's see.
What the fuck, why? They're AI, that's why.
You heroically grab Slugma, you bear hug him, and you both crash into the water below painfully, each taking 1 heart of damage. Clucky, what do you choose to do?
Hold tight, Wingman. I'll glide down like a feathered superhero
No,
on
don't
my leaf glider.
Don't jump.
But first, I'm gonna grab some of this goo for my next invention.
Bruh.
Geronimo, time for the test flight.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I will say the cushion of all the leaves helps a little bit, but this is still a dangerous and unnecessary jump. So as long as you roll a 10 or above, you do get down there safely. And you roll a 5. Clucky, you jump down there and crash, also taking 1 point of damage. Sir Roderick, all three of you are now in
I
the
like that
river,
sound
somewhat
effect.
hurt, but still stable. What do you do?
I
Your
forgot
friends
for a
jumped off
minute they
bridge
were
with you.
AI.
Yeah, this is exactly what
They're
happened.
decent
Sputtering angrily, I
sometimes.
activate my sticky surface
You're not
ability and start
wrong.
crawling
Okay.
up the riverbank towards the beehives.
Okay, beautiful.
Yelling at the river water and cursing all things happy. Off to get the shiny nectar, Big Mama will prevail.
Slugma,
Hey.
you crawl up the bank of the river, and because you've still activated your slime, that means you're leaving a trail of sticky slime behind you that Roderick and Clucky can climb up. Roderick, you are up. What would you like to do? Slugma's doing great. Slugma's the best party member. The other two just jumped into the river for
Excellent
no
maneuver,
reason.
Slugma. Turns to the camera. Remember, folks, sticking together and using the environment is pivotal in survival situations. I
True.
shall now climb up Slugma's sticky trail and prepare my gourmet canteen.
No, you don't need-
Hydration
okay.
is key when facing angry bees.
Okay. Alrighty, Roderick, you successfully make your way
Anyways.
up the riverbank. From across the river, the alchemist, Rhea, she shouts,
New drinking game. And I don't mean with alcohol. Take a drink of anything that's not alcohol every time that he makes a joke about staying hydrated. I've got my fucking Beepus over here that I'll take a drink of every time he says it, but I feel like if you did this with alcohol, you'd be in a coma by the end of this, so please don't do it with alcohol.
I just need 2 vials of honey, please, but be careful. If you disturb the hive at all, the bees will get extremely angry. Clucky, you have an opportunity to move. What do you choose to do?
All right, time to finesse this operation. I'll use my egg sniffer invention to gently extract the honey.
What is
no
that?
buzzing
Hey.
drama.
Okay,
just
we'll say she
smooth
moves up.
moves. Let's snatch that nectar without ruffling any feathers.
Okay, Clucky, you attempt to invent an egg sniffer, which I don't know what that is, but if you roll a 13 or above, it actually works pretty successfully as a device. And you roll a 13, so this egg sniffing device does seem to be maybe one of those smokers that the beekeepers use to help calm down the bees, and that means you're going to have advantage as you reach into this honey hive for a bit of that sweet, delicious honey. As long as you roll an 8 or above, you successfully extract the honey without disturbing the bees. And you roll an 18.
Hey.
Congratulations, Clucky. You've reached into the first beehive and pulled out a big glob of honey. Slugma, you are up next. As a reminder, the alchemist asked you for 2. What do you guys think the odds are that he tries to eat the honey? Because
Big Papa loves the
Oh
shiny honey.
no!
I shall retrieve more, but I must have my precious.
Oh, God.
Activate sticky surface again to cling close to the hive.
No, don't do that.
Carefully extracting honey while mumbling about the Lakers and their cursed lakes. If anyone tries to take Big Mama's precious,
Right.
they'll get slimed. Oh yes, they will.
Okay, you stick
Slimed
to the
me.
surface of the beehive and attempt to extract more honey from the same hive. Because Clucky already gathered some, it's going to be a little bit harder to get it, so thus, you must only roll a 9 or above to gather honey. And you roll a
Hey.
16. Slugma, you successfully reach into the beehive and pull out a big sticky glob of honey. You as a group now have 2. You could head back to the alchemist or stick around and get more. Roderick, what do you do? Here's the problem. They're good to go, but I'm worried Roderick will try to like bear hug one of the beehives right now.
Turns to the camera in extreme survival scenarios. Always go the extra mile. While we have enough honey, let's get more in case the alchemist needs extra. But
Oh,
first,
no.
a quick hydration break. Takes out canteen and drinks own pee.
Okay, he started.
Roderick's more of a thinker. He's not so much of a doer, you know. He puts out good ideas, good mentalities, good quips, and then he sits back and drinks piss. Jesus.
This will boost my energy as I approach the next hive to gather additional honey.
Okay, he goes to
bear
the
code.
next hive.
Over-prepare, never undersell.
Okay, Roderick, you drink some of your own bear pee from your canteen and you move over to the next hive. However, as the party is approaching the next hive, you hear a rustling to the east, and entering the clearing from the opposite side of the garden is a massive bear. This bear
Oh
is
my
not humanoid,
fucking
it is clearly
God.
not intelligent, but you can see it stepping out into the open grove and sniffing. Clucky, what do you choose to do? As a reminder, you do have enough honey.
Hold your feathers, crew. Time for a wacky, clucky contraption. I'll attach the egg sniffer to a tree branch and use it as a bear distractor 9000.
Okay.
Let's
What?
see if we can lure old Grizzly away from the hives without ruffling any feathers or bees.
Okay, good.
I feel like he needs to require Clucky to describe what exactly is causing the contraption to do what it is doing, because right now she's literally just giving it a name and a purpose and saying go gadget egg fucker 9 billion.
You attempt to turn the egg-sniffing thing that you made successfully into yet another device, 12 or above, and you successfully make the invention. 19.
Hey.
You use the nearby tools from the garden to transform your bear egg sniffer into a bear distractor. And you run towards the bear, holding it aloft, tossing it out to the side, past the edge of the garden. The bear looks back and forth between the nearest beehive and the bear sniffer distractor, and then you see it exit the clearing. Slugma, you're up next. What do you want to do?
Honey! Precious honey secured. Big Mama's got no time for this bear nonsense.
Okay, get out of here.
Activates trail of slime and speeds towards the
Hey.
outcome.
Okay,
Leaving a
beautiful.
sticky path behind to trip up any pursuers.
Yeah.
Let's get our shiny rewards and leave this
Slugma's
miserable
kinda
garden
in
away
for
from
this,
cursed
in the
lakes and
win.
stupid bears.
All right, Slugma, let's make sure that you were able to cross successfully this time. If you roll a 7 or above, you manage to cross the bridge. You roll a 12, and thus you are able to cross the bridge carefully and leave a trail of sticky slime behind you. Roderick, what do you choose to do? Honestly, Roderick's the wild card. I feel like this is the scariest
real,
option right
yeah.
here. He might go try to fuck with the bear instead of just leaving. If they leave, they get 2 healing potions.
Turns to the camera when dealing with both honey and potential threats. Going above and beyond is key.
Oh no.
I'll use my speak to animals ability to communicate
Oh.
with this colossal bear.
Oh no.
Oh
Running a
no, I thought he was
dignified
going to communicate
diplomatic
to the
greeting will
bees to
establish
attack the
words of their
bear.
communication and
No.
ensure
Son
it
of a
helps
bitch.
us in line with the ancient bear code.
Okay, we knew this was a potential problem. Roderick, the bear is still distracted, but from behind him, you growl out at him with a diplomatic greeting. Now, you've never really been clear whether your speak to animals ability works, but in this case, recognizing your own bear kind, you shout to it as the bear listens and responds as long as you roll a 5 or above.
Oh?
And you roll a
Hey.
10. You see the bear turn slightly, give an appreciative growl at you, and then turns back to the bear distracting device that Clucky threw earlier. Clucky, you are now up. The bear is thoroughly distracted and maybe even placated. What do you do?
All right, time to bounce before things get hairy.
Damn
Yes,
straight.
I actually-
Activate my weak flight to glide across the
Why?
river safely and catch
Use
up with
the
Slugma.
bridge! Use the goddamn bridge!
Geronimo, let's soar out of this bear buzz fest.
Clucky, you run over to the bridge, and instead of using the slime-covered bridge, which would have been very safe, you activate weak flight. You are most likely going to make it. You just have to roll a 5 or above.
Okay.
And you roll a 2.
Mano.
Clucky, as you lunge out over the river, your
Mano.
wings give out and you smash headfirst back into the rocks in the
Oh,
water below,
fuck.
going down to just 1.
She's fucking dead, just like laying there face down in the river, Family Guy death pose with like a goddamn rock right next to her dome piece covered in blood.
health. Roderick, what do you got? Please run away. Please run away. Please run away.
Turns to the camera. All right, viewers, it's time for a tactical
Hey.
retreat.
What?
I'll cross the slime-covered bridge to regroup with Clucky and Slugma and get
All
this
right.
honey to the alchemist.
Yeah.
Always remember, a
All
smart
right.
bear knows when to advance and when to strategically withdraw.
That's smart.
Good
Okay, you've got
shit.
some balance here. You cross the bridge safely thanks to Slugma's slime, and you watch as Clucky picks herself back up and meets with y'all on the other side of the river. The 3 of you now have 2 globs of precious honey on you, and
I'm not gonna lie. End of like room number 1 of their run, I was not expecting Clucky to be 1 hit away from death. I really was hoping the Artificer was gonna be kicking some ass here, but everyone else is doing way better than her.
Brian the Alchemist turns to you and says, fantastic! Hand those over to me.
Artificer,
I'll whip
whatever,
you
I
up
think I
some
said
healing
alchemist.
potions real quick. Slugma, what do you do?
No. Big Mama's honey, my precious, holds the honey close and glares at Rhea.
Oh,
if you want it,
no.
you must promise shiny potions. Oh, yes. Starts muttering
Oh.
about the Lakers and
Okay,
slime.
yeah, no,
Gripping
there's
the honey with
potions
gooey
promised, there's potions
determination.
promised.
Yes, I have a reputation. The wizard Doug, I've given him potions before. Please, Big Mama, Big Papa, I'm not quite clear what your name is. If you hand over that honey, you even look a bit hurt, I can whip up the healing potion in just about 10 minutes.
All right. All right. Big Mama expects glittering precious potions in return, or else.
Clucky, you have the other glob of honey. What do you choose to do?
No worries, Slugma. I've got this covered.
No, wait, what does that mean?
Handing over the honey to Rhea.
Okay.
But I'm rigging
Hey.
up a honey potion quality analyzer 5000 to make sure these potions are top notch.
Perfect. Clucky,
Okay.
you try to invent a honey analyzer as long as you roll a 13 or above. Unfortunately, the machine just doesn't really seem to come together in the way that you hoped. But Rhea looks at you two
fucking
and says,
love
"Thank you
that
so much.
sound.
I'll
I
be
don't know
back
what
in
it
just
is."
a few minutes." She heads into her cabin, and you see her start to pour the honey into a variety of vials and beakers with delicious-smelling smoke coming out of there.
This is
You
like
hear from
Gerudo
inside,
Valley vibes.
"Alrighty, it's done!" And Rhea walks out and hands one potion to you, Clucky, and one potion to you, Slugma. As far as the three of you can tell, these look like legitimate healing potions, which, as you know, would heal one of your hearts. What do you choose to do with the potions? Or hopefully Clucky drinks one.
Shiny potion indeed, but can we trust it?
Yeah.
Big Papa drinks it first, glares at the potion suspiciously before downing it in one go, expecting
One of my favorite
immediate
Zelda
betrayal.
songs of
As
all
you
time
feel it
right
coursing through your veins with a sinister realization that, in fact, this is a healing potion, and it
Oh
works.
my God,
and you are
dude.
back up to 3 hearts. Full.
You can't be doing that shit. God damn it, dude. Every time a DM does that, my heart drops. And Matthew Mercer loves fucking hitting his players with a sight gotcha, bitch.
Full health, in fact. Clucky, what do you choose to do?
Cluck, yeah. Slugma's looking shiny and new.
Cluck,
I'll
yeah.
down this potion, but I'll mod it with a feather reactor first, just to ensure there's no aftertaste. Booyah, bottoms up.
Who cares if there's after? You, Clucky, congratulations, go up.
Gotta
to
love
2
the
hearts.
artificer.
With the party looking healthier, the alchemist Rhea points at you and says, "Thanks so much for helping me out today. I'll see you around soon." And she heads back into her cabin. Adventures, you are now able to move back into the world map and head farther north to your next scenario. Is there anything you choose to do before then? I'll let Roderick speak, and otherwise we're going forward to scenario number 2. He's probably just going to drink his pee, and then we're moving on.
Turns to the camera. All right, viewers, after a successful honey mission
Don't
and
do
a
it.
vital hydration break,
Don't
it's time
do
to
it.
venture onward.
Huzzah!
Before we proceed,
No.
I'll consult the bear code by making a ceremonial peace circle.
Okay.
This ensures prosperity for our next journey. Let's
Bro actually out here combining Bear Grylls and his, like, obsession with pee and the fucking anti-sea bear circle. He's more brilliant than we ever could have seen. He's, like, honestly, if I had to put it in words, the next Albert Einstein. I think we're onto something here.
Ceremonial,
and
okay.
find those shadow creatures.
That's fine. Before heading north, you get into the
Holy
ceremonial
shit.
circle of the bear code, and you all help refill Roderick's canteen. As you watch the canteen fill up, your emotions are stirred, knowing that this is what true chivalry looks like.
Jesus Christ.
And with the ritual complete, the 3 of you look to the north. There are
All right, well, that's where we're gonna leave off on this for the evening, since that's about as long as our traditions typically end up going. On that note, we will decide, I guess you Lackeys will decide if you want to see more of this live, or if I'll just watch it off stream, because dear lord. I don't know where this is going, but I'm 100% falling in love with these characters. Okay. Let's get into our gameplay for the evening. Apologies for the large delay there, but I think it was worth it. Oh yeah, I gotta be crushed by an anvil. Clang, or something like that. Hold on. Oh, shit. Where? Ugh. Excuse me. There we are. Alright, and then I needed to move these, oh, I needed to move these 2 over here. And I think we're Gucci. Okay. Getting my controller and everything. There it is. Remember to update death counter. Thank you, thank you. Let me get that up. I did almost forget about that. How many did we needed to add? Did 6? 7. 11. I think it was 6. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. This song just fucking entrances me every time, I swear. Okay, I got Jesus Christ, I gotta stop or I'm gonna fucking get, like, stun-locked here. Sirene is fucking locking my ass down. Okay. Hello, Lackeys. Welcome back to Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. As always, I will be your hostess for the evening, the Nightside Jinx, your favorite punk underworldian expeditioner. And tonight, we return to Sirene. Having learned all of her tricks throughout the past few attempts at her life, I think it's time proper for Sirene's final act. Though she may feel like it's something becked and called by herself, that is but a facsimile. As last time, we got probably less than 1,000 health away from winning, which means tonight, it should be all over. This shit is fucking an actual Siren song right there, I'll tell you that much. Oh, Jesus, my eye. Hold on, I've got a hair in my eye. It's broken free from the goddamn headset. And got behind my glasses. This motherfucker's on a stealth mission. Alright, Sirene. It's time to bring you down to Funky Town. Funky Town. I'll just play my own music louder than hers. Ain't nothing gonna reach my ears then. They're like seeing their loved ones, or like the people that they care about at least. I'm not entirely sure how this works. Maybe it's like the people that are no longer there that they long to see again or something like that, because it seems like it's all people who have passed away. I don't know about that dude, so I have no context, but I'm really not sure. Definitely playing your heartstrings a little bit, but Verso here doesn't seem to be seeing anyone. And Sirene does not like that. Okay.
Ready to strike.
Those of you who were here last time, you know what our plan is. We need to get everyone up to whatever level of capability we can. It starts off with us going for a... I think we're gonna apply Powerful here, even though we're probably gonna override it with the other Powerful.
Bring it on.
Sandos. Get countered. I've learned enough of your moves that it's muscle memory now, friends. Ain't nothing you can do to stop me. Okay. They're not, like, blockaded yet, so we're doing the Fortify. That'll give protection and powerful. Is this my first playthrough? Yes, this is. However, me being the fucking masochist I am, I decided we're doing it on hard difficulty. So we're in for a ride, and I'm 100% ready to ride that motherfucker all the way to the end. Set him on fire. I think we should have done ice. If I remember correctly, ice is actually good against this. Alright, alright.
Your turn to dance.
See, this is where we dodge now, because I have a tactic.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
I'm not one to dodge much in this game. But this fight in particular, we need to be dodging. Bam. We don't want to be breaking any of those shields. Our whole game plan relies on us keeping everyone at a decent level here. Which means, for the most part, we're going to be using Gustav here now to apply tints to our friendos who might be in need of them. We're going to fortify again purely because we're going to get our shield. And that shield can be an absolute lifesaver.
Danger!
Burn, I shouldn't have put fire on her. Okay, okay. Get rid of that burn, get rid of that burn. I need you to have as many shields as possible. Your defense will be your downfall. Chevrolet Honda dealer for the win, baby. Chevrolet... Oh, did they update these? That has to be an update. There was no icons here before. I mean, it makes it a lot more clear, but, like, that's new. We're going to... We're gonna use you to apply a buff as well. Why don't we energy tint our friend Clair, get him back in action. We need this fire gone.
Your turn to
We're
shine.
losing me DPS here. Just popping her back.
Careful now.
Feel that shit. It feels real good to get some
to
proper,
dance.
like, yoga back pops in there.
Ready to evade.
Come on, come on. Flame-o. Okay. What are your gradients again? Yeah, those do damage. We're gonna perfect recovery just to build perfection, even though it's not really needed. You. Why don't we fortify once more? That protection is legendary. Legend, wait for it, Fairy.
Your turn to shine.
I should change back to normal.
Foolish move.
I think I'd win. I've got a bit of a Goku complex. I want to fight
Now's
these
our
motherfuckers
chance.
at their top challenge. Okay. I know right now we're kind of like wasting a bit of turnage, but this is kind of intentional. Everyone here is at full HP. And no one really needs anything, so we're actually going to skip her turn. Let's bring out the Chevrolet Honda dealer. That's the DPS we're looking for. We just need to keep it up. Once it becomes frantic, that's fine. That's fine. You can go up tempo if you want.
It likes you.
More fabric, that's what I like to see. Grand Ballet, bring it, lady. Bring it. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Ow. Hehe.
Watch out, Minoko.
Alright, alright. Flame out. Good timing. Good timing. Now this is where I think, yeah, we're gonna keep, actually, if we can get up to A tier, the powerful from Versa will last longer. I almost called him Gustav again.
I would have lived.
Okay, if I'm doing any of these, it needs to be something that doesn't break shield, so it's gonna be the Chevrolet Honda dealer.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, this one's easy. Don't shoot. Just don't shoot, and you're Gucci.
I'll do it.
Bring it, bring it. Flame out. Okay. I mean, everyone's doing solid. We do need to give another energy tint to our boy here.
Violence.
Ooh, Almighty Mask, it's on. Chevrolet Honda dealer with maximum shield. This is that DPS we're fucking talking about, baby.
Not impressed.
This is fine.
Watch
I've
out.
learned your tricks, Siren. Audio gaming. I'm a rhythm gamer at heart. There ain't nothing getting through this capability. It's just a fun power. Is that so? Get away from me. I'm a VTuber. The ultimate counter to a seduction. Flame out, easy enough. Let's keep it going. This train is completely ours. Let's keep it rolling down the goddamn tracks. We ain't stopping at any of the stations
So
along
much
the way.
potential.
Everyone's doing alright. Just to burn some energy. Wait. Actually, I keep forgetting about these. No one's got status effects, so that ain't gonna do a damn thing for me. I'm gonna Healing Light literally just to burn AP and get more, stains. Fuckily ball.
Your turn to dance.
Fabric, noise, up in our DPS. Thank you very much, Siren. The Grand Ballet is back. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. This shit ain't nothing
Ready
to
to
me,
evade.
man. Bip, bop, boom. Gotcha. Okay, powerful again. Keep everyone on full capability. You're on balance. I feel like our shell is gonna wear off pretty damn soon, but we're kind of kicking dick. I just don't want to risk it. It's gonna put me on caster. I mean, I'm not on agile anyways. Yeah, we're gonna get our defenses up again. This is easy work. This is easy work. Okay, maybe not as easy. Let's not fuck the timings.
Your turn to shine.
Okay. Boom.
A storm is coming.
You're not really hurt, but we're still gonna. No, it's gonna get rid of our stains and make it cost 0. I think we just skip your turn. Let Monaco do his thing. Chevrolet Honda dealer, as usual. Oh, repairing what hasn't even been damaged. I'm going for the jugular, not the heart, my friend.
Your turn to shine.
The final act does indeed begin. However, it's not mine. It's yours, Siren. Okay. Wait for it. Yeah. We're still gaming out here. Clam. Clam. You can't throw doubles at me. Think I'm out here to play that game with you, lady? Perfect recovery with dispel status effects. You can't curse that which is already cursed, my friend.
The sweet taste of battle.
Chevrolet Honda dealer. Healing light on you.
Your turn to shine.
I've learned all of your tricks, Siren. More fabric. More lambs to the slaughter.
Your turn
Been wanting to
shine.
deal with you for a while, Siren, and now's my chance. I didn't say my phrase, I didn't say this shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm fucking our chances here.
I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You're about to dish out some damage. I should have put up the barrier. Damn.
Let's push forward.
This is fine. This is fine. Healing light on you. Verso can heal himself. This is easy. Okay. We still gaming.
Danger.
We still gaming.
A bit of violence, yes.
We're gonna pellet. Ooh, I don't have enough AP. Well, win in Rome, baby. Win in Rome. Chevrolet Honda dealer. Hell of a quote, I know. I don't know if Tree of Life revives. That's my only problem here. Rebirth. Yes. Did I do back in here?
I must exactly vanish.
Final axe? Okay. Come on. Yes, we can go through the barrier once this boss is dead. That's the main reason we're stuck here. I'm sweating like nuts, bro.
The bitter dregs.
Hold on. Hold on. Jesus Christ, let me gather myself. My knees weak, palms are sweaty. Holy shit, man. Okay.
I won't lose again.
Fabric.
Watch out, Minoko.
That's what I like to see.
I'm ready.
Ooh, not
Watch out,
perfect.
Minoko.
That could have been. Oh, this could be bad. No fucking way. Ooh. I thought Lune was already dead. I didn't look at the timing for the next swing. This is where shit gets real. L crew, clean this the fuck up. It's time to ball. I don't think we... Well, wait, 10 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Ooh. Shadowbringer.
Ready.
What else do we got? What else do we got? I think this is a Phantom Blade moment.
Lady looks smart today.
Okay, more fabric. This is fine.
I'm waiting.
Now we brute force. Now we brute force. Now we get all the way in and hit every ounce of counter.
I'm ready.
I am so ready. Rain of fire.
Let's brave. Let's down.
Doom.
For my love.
Holy shit. Holy shit, Lackeys. We fucking beat this bastard. Finally. Oh my god. 61 successful dodges. 6 successful parries. And I'm a parry gamer. I was not ready to start pressing a different button in order to avoid damage. That shit fucked me up. Oh my god. Oof. Looks like we got a sick weapon too for CL. Okay. Is it giving us its heart? We've proven ourselves worthy. Oh, hell yes. This is one that I actually didn't want to kill, I'm not gonna lie. This is one that I did not want to kill, so if it's giving a passive ending here, or at least a chosen ending, that's 100% good with me. Oh no, yeah, she's just taking it, okay. I thought she was charging a fucking Kamehameha. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. It's like fireflies or embers. Did it. Not only did I do it, but I did it without defeating the, like, peaceful Nevron who was just making fabric. That was one of my big things, is like, Nevrons like that, I don't fuck around and kill. If I can avoid it. That's not my... That's not my modus operandi here. I've got one target and one target in mind. If other Nevrons are a problem, they'll get stomped. But if they're not, then leave them be. Here we go. The fabric and the mask, whatever the hell those combine into. Ooh. Paparazzi time.
Is it you again?
Oh, that was too slow. Gotta be quicker than that.
Who I?
Oh! The curator, like, forced her away and grabbed Mile by the shoulder.
What did you see this time? I don't know. Oh, a woman. It was... Why do I keep seeing things?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's a legendary blade if I've ever fucking seen one. Pick it up in your head, you just hear Excalibur, Excalibur. From the United K, we're going to California. Dear Lord. Barrier breaker acquired. You can now face the Paintress at the monolith. Ooh. That looks like a good fucking weapon. Steel shield. Oh! Oh! Steal the shields removed by hitting enemies and switch to Virtuo stance on breaking any shield? She literally has a move that breaks all of the shields on a person. Oh, it's 100% that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that shit. Are you joking me? You know what, Mael? I think it's time we brought you out of the casual clothes.
Hey, listen!
Let's put you in the expedition garb. You may have been a trainee expeditioner here alongside Gustav, but I think you've officially earned your robes and your numbers now. We're gonna keep this bob haircut because that was for the dude at the carousel. But I think Mael's taking shit seriously now. Oh, she was already a shield breaker. Like, just from her skills alone, she was a shield breaker. Rain of Fire hits like a ton of times. Breaking Rules literally breaks all of the shield. And gives AP per shield destroyed. But for me, it was more that Monaco's Chevrolet Honda dealer increases damage for each shield on the target and goes through the shield. So that's why I wasn't breaking them originally. Also, I should probably do that, because people are fucking bloodied and near death. Alright. Hey, did you like my vertical? Look at that, dude. Look at how high I can jump. Anyways, wanna bang?
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. Just nerves. It's been a long road to get here.
Oh, yeah, those guys. I see what you're talking about.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am, but we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
Yeah, let's spend some time with everyone, may as well.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Lady, if you're out here farming, like, with Kusari Ghana that are tied together and you're throwing them bitches, I think you're farming a little too overachievingly. I'm just saying that right now. If you're out here fucking, like fighting the fate of the goddamn grains out there, I think you might be overdoing it. So I'm glad you became a fucking expeditioner, dear lord.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm?
That's what I'm fucking saying. Like, it's a little excessive, I feel.
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
You can't see it, but I'm looking into the camera like a character from a fucking, like, TV show who just suddenly locks eyes with the audience like, this motherfucker's read me.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them. And 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Jesus.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Hey.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... It still hurts that he's gone.
Okay, so it was all, like, people who passed away with Sirene.
Neither of us were perfect. But we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere.
Oh, shit.
His body washed away.
Oh, shit.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage. But not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together.
Damn.
It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
True.
That's a good way to look at it. You were
The
lucky to
only
have found each other.
way to look at it, really.
Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am.
At least the only healthy
Very
way in my eyes.
Well, I can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
That's a nice way to say fling. Is there a future where I might, compete in the same event?
Let's just focus on today.
Okay.
And by today, I mean tonight.
When I made the joke about, hey, look at how high I can jump, wanna bang, I didn't realize she, like, actually fucking fell for that. Man, I gotta remember that. Next time I'm, like, trying to pick someone up, instead of running up and stammering for 5 seconds before eventually falling to the ground crying and running away, I gotta just, like, jump as high as I can right next to them and be like, yo, check out my vertical. Wanna bang?
Hey, listen.
I mean, to be fair, I did technically initiate it.
I feel used, but I like it.
Ciel and Verso's bond grows even deeper. Ding! Level up. Ciel and Verso find a nice spot away from the group. They spend an unusually long time together. Then return to camp. Lune is upset that Verso skipped sentry duty. Bruh. Ciel is unable to save Verso from Lune's displeasure.
You
Is that it?
It's nothing. It's been a long road to...
Extra long.
You, on the other hand. You're not nervous?
Of course I am. We will do and I...
Okay, so that's all for you.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ciel was right about you.
Well, thank you.
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
Yeah, let's spend some time with Lune as well. Verso approaches Lune, who is working on the Expedition 33 journal.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
I mean, every bit of info is important for those who come after. It's one of our biggest tenets.
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
She does seem like the kind of person to have weird, eccentric, like, people who just live in their lab all day and, like, have her take notes for them.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32.
True.
Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6, and I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The
Bruh.
obvious solution? Birth your own.
Okay, so they are like the fucking Phantom family where they're so like hooked into their research on like ghosts and pictos or whatever the fuck that they're not actually taking time for family in a lot of cases, or the due diligence of it at least.
Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
See, that's how you ask questions.
See? That's how you ask questions. My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Is he a musician?
Meaning...
Music is my passion.
Oh, I don't know if that was audible, but I just like popped the part of my back between my shoulder blades that has been bugging me for days. Oh my god, that felt so fucking good. Oh, sorry, that was like fucking pure euphoria.
Huh. Mine too.
Oh shit.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Right, Lune was the one playing the guitar in Lumiere at the very beginning. I keep forgetting that.
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right?
Listen.
They were painters who don't respect music. Probably it's like the posh, like, our form of art is the best form of art, and other forms of art are lesser than ours, so we're clearly better. That's my guess, is it's that kind of, like, you must do this because it is the legacy and it's what we've done forever.
Of course you do.
Great, let's start a band.
Great. Let's start a band.
Expedition 33, the band.
Hey!
I like that.
Verso and Lune have found a common passion. Lune is intrigued by this facet of Verso, and Verso is excited to play music with a fellow music lover. Ding! They spend some time discussing their favorite songs and how they learnt music. The discussion is passionate and lasts for several hours. Neither even notices the time passing. Is that all for you, Lune?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, what about
Still
you?
thinking about what you saw.
I wish Gustav was here.
Damn. Yeah, let's spend some time with Mael. She needs a friend. Verso notices Mael looking sad and approaches her carefully.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
That's the problem, Mael. You can't contain the ocean. You can't contain a force of nature. It's normal to be upset, and it's normal to grieve. Everyone deals with it in their own way, but the one way you can't deal with it is not dealing with it.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
Hope and acceptance.
They say time heals all wounds.
That too.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too.
Listen.
Hey, Mississippi, good to see you. Hope you're having a good night.
Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
That's a belief that I hold very dearly in my heart as well. As a deity from the underworld. Maybe it's a bit less of a belief and more of just a knowledge, but...
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right?
True. Memory. Love. Ambition. And that journal that I'm sure you're carrying. Not the Picto one that Lune has, but the one Gustav had.
Through your memories? Through his influence on your life and everyone else's? Through the Lumina converter and his research?
It's about the things that you do in the short life that we have on this world that matters. Not about how long it goes on. Do good. And know that you did good.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Think of how he'd feel.
Try talking to him.
Or that. I mean, it's a similar way of approaching it.
I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
In the end of things, in the end of all times, that's the best we can hope for.
I'll
At least for those still on the mortal coil. Suddenly almond break moment. Mael is skeptical about Verso's advice. She's not in the mood to talk, but also does not wish to be alone. Jinx PNG indeed. Verso understands. He sits with her in silence. In the sound of silence. Mael appreciates the silence they share. Got most people up to 5. They then head back to the others. What about you, Monaco?
We're finally here. We are. You ready? Yeah.
There was ever time to spend with these people, it's now.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Ooh, oh fuck yes. Oh, I am so down.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
We'll cheat too. It's not that hard.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
Listen. When everyone's super, no one is. If I'm cheating, you cheat. Simple as. Make it a fair fight. Even your odds. That's what I like to call it.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages.
Oh, hell yes.
Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
Alright, get ready to lose.
Alright. Get ready to lose.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I forgot how fucking good Monaco's theme is. Ooh. Ooh. This shit is so fucking good, man. I'm sorry, I had to bust a move for a minute.
No time to lose.
Wow.
Once again, I am victorious.
Hold on. $120.
Yeah, you walking hairball.
Verso, ever gracious in defeat. Reman.
Oh, fuck
All
yes. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Let's carve a path.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Let's try this again.
Just try it.
Ow.
Just try it.
Ow. Ow. Fucking Monaco, man. That's not a move that I have on your skills right now. This bastard.
Once again.
Alright. Okay. Whoop, twirl, whoop, twirl. Come on, come on, come on. Get countered. Cool. We fucking gaming today, baby. Let's Berserk Slash.
I've got this.
Give him a little some damage. Woo. A little spicy. Let's do a little perfect recovery.
You need it. I've lived through worse.
Perfect recovery.
Stuff.
Douchebag. Powerful.
Oh well.
First swing's a little more delayed than I'm expecting. That's fine, that's fine. We're gonna recover again.
Just try it.
Dude, this guy is such a delayed bastard. Recovery again.
Stuff. I've lived through worse.
Get countered. Time to break, baby. Let's break it the... Let's break... Let's recover.
Stuff.
Missed one of them. Berserk Slash, get some damage.
Just try it. Didn't really need it.
Get out of my face. That shit is so fucking good.
Have been defeated.
Holy shit. That jazz is... Ooh. Ooh. I wanna put on, like, a fucking dress that, like, has a slit revealing one of my legs, blood red, glittering in the stage lights, and perform, like, a slow fucking jazz song at the Styx End bar to that. Oh, man. Sorry. That shit is in my soul.
You got lucky.
What was it you said? Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable than I remembered. Your skills are strong. I respect your win.
And I respect your loss. You were right, old friend. That was fun. Come on, let's go get a drink. I'm parched.
Me too, Verso. I literally just had to chug a couple drinks of Beepus. Minoko and Verso are thrilled to have fought each other once more. It's their own special way of displaying affection for each other. Ding! This duel reminded Minoko of some skills he'd forgotten. Oh. Sanctuary? They share a few drinks, which Minoko can't drink because of his mask, and then head back to the others. Bruh. Hold on. How do I see your gradient moves? Skills. Give 2 shield and regen to all allies for 3 turns. Dude. That's fucking good. It doesn't auto-set you to Almighty Mask like the first one, but like... that is like uber defense. I understand why it's called Sanctuary now. Is that all with you? Because you're still at 4 of 5 relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like that's it for you.
I'm sorry.
That's your flying rock?
Me too.
Did you know sorry was my first rock?
Oh shit.
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clair instead.
Clair?
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
I fucking love this guy. Oh, I can't
Me
spend
too.
time with him?
Did you?
Really? Wait.
Because
Okay. What about you? You mysterious son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Who are you? Those are all upgraded. We've got 15 Lumina Point. May as well dump those. Meow. What the fuck? I like heard an maybe why do I keep hearing an expedition like sound over there like there's a journal? Let's write in the journal. As always. Maëlle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how they can now enter the monolith, and they should finally understand everything. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Alright. Time for some sleep. And then we're heading to the place where all of this comes to a head. I don't like this upgrade system. I play Dark Souls, so I'm used to the upgrading system being done by a vaguely hot barefoot woman. I mean, it's a vaguely hot barefoot dude, so it's not that far off.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you?
Oh? What?
Nobody ever wondered what SKA was made of, did they?
Huh?
Well, SKA and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Versma. She promised me sweet rocks.
Is that wine?
But...
I, stored my personal stash inside him.
Bro.
But I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
Oh my fucking god. He's a little squeezed. He's like a stress doll of fucking alcohol. He's a fucking stress doll of alcohol.
To your great generosity.
Dude, I gotta tell Cherry about this. Cherry's gonna fucking, like, try and at least find something he can store his alcohol in for good keeping if that's the case. Jesus Christ.
Do you have apple juice?
Do you have apple juice? That'd be me in this group.
Yeah, I'll,
Jesus.
Leave you to it.
Or like milk. I'm a milk drinker. Keeps my bones strong. No, I was trying to get that. That was so cinematic. Sorry, ignore me being paparazzi. A letter? Hell yes, Verso. Hell yes, Verso.
You embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here.
No?
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences?
You realize the people of
Not
Lumiere
just for
deal
you,
with that
or
yearly,
even me,
right?
But for them, their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead? We exist, and we will exist, for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint
He's
the
not even
bars of our
speaking
own
anymore.
prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price,
Damn it, I missed
But
that
are
one.
you willing to let them pay the price for you?
Please.
May
Okay, I got a good
everything
one
be
there.
decided before their very eyes. Between the bars of their prison. In the shadow of the monolith. In the shadow of the monolith.
Damn. I'm sorry for being so paparazzi during some of these cutscenes. A lot of these are going in my wallpaper folder as well.
Wow. I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out, mes amis.
I mean,
You
if there's
bunch
ever a
of
time
drunks.
to drink everything, it's the last possible chance. Feel like I'm in the bushes with a camera whenever I take a bunch of screenshots. That's kind of how I feel too.
We can finally reach the Paintress.
We can
Let's make
indeed.
sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
Verso doesn't feel very confident about us having time. I think we should move forward. Here we go. Why is Mael holding it? Or
Mael,
why isn't Mael?
you should do the honors.
Ooh. Absorb it. Absorb the shield. Those sub-base things are so fucking badass, dude. Like Fire Force with the fucking Crimson Moon. That shit has always been the most badass way to fucking do sound design to me. When it like hits a level that your ears aren't even meant to or like able to comprehend all of the sound waves coming your way, that is a badass sound. I'm gonna go to camp just because I'm curious, because we gotta, like, most everyone is up to level 5. I really want to see if
You're
you...
fine. We are. You ready? Yeah.
Or you...
I mean...
Me too.
Did you...
Really? Wait.
Because...
This is why we fucking did it, baby. Verso approaches Eskie with something significant to discuss. I can't believe you told CL about the wine. What happened to sharing secrets and... or not sharing secrets and Mummon's the word? I can't believe you told CL about the wine. Of course, this is why it unlocked now.
Oh, well... She's very persuasive.
Really?
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
I think she has that effect on everyone. She's
So
just a
she
very
smiled
kind
at you
person.
and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Bruh.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, You feel warm and fuzzy too.
No, that's not true. Baka.
What? No, that's
Tsundere Verso here.
That's not true.
Are you getting warm?
Not like I like her or
Your face
anything.
looks kind of red.
Anyways, I made you this full 5-course meal. Please take it to work with you.
Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
Also, I just realized my VDAO tube got borketed. Hold on. Unborkify, please. Unborked. Really cool. Oh.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock.
No, I don't give a
Maybe
fuck. It's
special
probably
rock.
a really cool rock.
What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
Bruh.
I see.
She just absolutely snake oil saleswomaned him into a normal rock for wine.
Oh, but Lune's helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
That's cool. Of course she does.
Of course she does.
Lune knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too?
Oh boy.
Yes. Why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Always talking.
Yeah, well...
I like SK. SK definitely is one of my top favorite characters in the show.
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
That's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
Yes. Of course.
Of course.
You joking?
Yay!
Yay!
Who would turn down an SK hug?
That's what I'm saying. Verso is relieved that SK has stopped talking about what he thinks about Lune and Ciel. And he's secretly touched that SK knows him so well. Ding! I was gonna say, 5 seems like a pretty solid round number for people to be at, so I'm a little sus why some of them aren't, or specifically Monaco isn't at 5 yet, so I'm gonna be trying to get these interactions. They then enjoy a giant hug that lasts far too long, before returning to the others. Bow, 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 I've been feeling trying, baby. It's like a waterbed.
You're fine.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
I wish there was somewhere I could see their relationship level. Okay. Elemental Genesis. Extreme damage, all enemies, 8 hits. Random element can only be done with the 4 types. We've unlocked our ult ability here, so let's ensure that we've got everything we need for these. Heal get... Wait, is light one of them? Hold on, I just realized. We need lightning, earth, fire, and... Wait, what? Oh, critical hits generate the corresponding state. I was like, so you're telling me I just elemental trick, elemental genesis, elemental trick, elemental genesis, but it's not quite that easy. Okay. I'm assuming light stain is gonna be a little difficult still, but if we're doing this, we don't want mayhem. So... Earth Rising... I need to find... because I've got Electrify. But Electrify consumes fire. So I'd want to, like, Electrify... Wildfire. And that would give me Lightning Fire and a light. And then I could... where is it? Ice Lance. Which will consume the light one to give me the light back and an ice. So that's... if light does work for one of them, then I'll be able to do that. Because light is supposed to be a stand-in for any of them. But if not... I probably go Earth Rising first then, right? Earth Rising... ooh. Figuring out how to get these stains is going to be a little tricky, I think. Because I'm just looking at the different things. We'll give it a try with what we've got now. Because I'm pretty sure... well, no, I need an Earth one. So I guess we'll take Earth Rising over. We don't necessarily need Rebirth, and if we need it back, we can switch to it, but we've got Revive Stain, or, yeah, Revive Stain. Stain? Flask. Whatever the fuck it's called. We've got those, so I think we're okay on that regard. My good friend here... yeah, he's going for Steeled Strike, so we're almost there. High single target, 5 hits, weapon element, generate 2 additional perfection for crits. Stream single target fire damage, 3 hits, 5 burn per hit. Fence, yeah. If I remember correctly, that's where we were going. It might have been over here, though, so I'm just gonna look. Yeah, definitely over here. I don't think we want this, but we will at least hold on to it. And then I think we're going for this one. We were burning our way slowly towards Twilight Dance, because it'll extend Twilight's duration. So we'll go down here, here, here. Let's get some attributes upgraded. As always, we need you moving fast so that you can get your stains. You need health. You're tanky, but the things we're up against are much more brutal than I was even expecting. We're even gonna raise... we're gonna raise your vitality. In fact, everyone's getting a health boost here that hasn't already spent their points. And away we go. Hello there, shopkeeper. Hiya, humans. Got it for a good deal. Oh, the pure outfit for I already own that. Oh wait, what? Stock 0. I've already purchased from this dude. Oh right, because the barrier was up here before. Alright. Walk up straight up on these tootsies. Some areas can only be reached... of course some areas can only be reached by swimming. Are you a lunatic? Oh. Get the fuck out of the road, there's people there! I don't care, I'm paparazzi. Or there's cars there. God damn it, I fucked up my own reference.
We can do this. For Gustav.
For all of them.
This is where shit gets real. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the end-all be-all here. At least it looks that way. Oh, shit. Trying to decide whether or not I want to call it here and do a late night live. Actually, in fact, I think I am gonna call it here and do a late night live of another game, because this is where everything comes to a head. This is the moment that we've been working towards. But I get a sneaking suspicion if the last few fights were anything to go off of, it's not going to be something we're going to be able to get done in 2 hours. So, that being said, I think we're going to call this one here for the evening. However, oh Jesus. Ooh. However, I do want to do a late night live tonight, which means that, if I can find a good background vibe, there we are. Oh, come on, you. Which means that, if you will function, why are we doing this right now? There we go. Which means that for those of you who are wanting some more nightside broadcasts, you are in luck and in the money, as I need to do a bit more Uma Musume. I'm gonna be real with you all. I have never been so enjoying of a gacha game as a free-to-play player in my goddamn life. The whole concept that I've disliked about gacha games is, like, mostly avoided with this goddamn horse girl... I'm brain-rotting my own vocabulary. This horse girl racing game, and it has been catching me hook, line, and sinker. So, I think that's what we'll finish the evening off with. So for those of you who aren't interested, thank you all for coming out. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you tomorrow for the big, big fight. However, tonight, give me about like 30-45 minutes for those of you who are still wanting to hang out a bit and catch the late night live, and we will have that bad boy set up and ready to go. I think tonight what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the story mode, the like main stories and stuff, because I was messing around with them a little bit, like just looking up what they were really for, and apparently at the end of each of them, you get an SSR support card. Just given to you. Cherry was telling me about it. Apparently he got a couple of them by just skipping through all of the story and whatnot, so I won't have any spoilers. Cough, cough. It's totally Cherry, okay? Don't at me. I'm not hooked enough that I've got 2 accounts. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways. But, yeah, you get a full, like, unleveled up, but an SSR support card, so I think we'll be getting some of those out of the way tonight, and that'll be the main focus. We'll still do probably like some races and stuff during those if I remember correctly, so we're not going to be missing out much. But thank you all for coming out, and I hope you all have a bloody great night as always. Just, you know, maybe don't let Electro bite. Bye, love y'all. Mwah.